Hello, you beautiful nerds of the world, Torok at your service, and welcome to another fuck! I wanted to first try this thing. Fuck. Welcome to this Death Battle reaction video. Zamasu, otherwise known as Goku Black versus Professor Zoom, the Reverse Flash. Dragon Ball versus DC Comics. I'm surprised this hasn't happened earlier. I mean, like Dragon Ball, DC Comics, like they're kind of huge franchises. I don't know what stopped them to make these matchups meet again. I mean, it's not like the last Dragon Ball versus DC was controversial or anything, was it? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it would have taken me 10 years to go back in that hole again. Just a precaution, you know? I've heard somewhere that they were avoiding Dragon Ball versus DC matchups. I don't know exactly where I picked that up from, but it's probably I've heard it from someone who's heard it from someone who's heard it. You know those kind of rumors. But I'm glad that it's false, because now we get to see some Dragon Ball versus DC matches. I know there's a couple of them, you know. There's this one, Goku Black versus Reverse Flash. I think it's one of the most popular matchups of like these recent years. I remember seeing posts about this. I remember this matchup not being too much of a big deal before, but then more and more people got into the idea, and I see why. I mean, they're both like insanely powerful time-traveling copycats. What more do you want? I've had a similar idea with Reverse Flash going up against Scourge the Hedgehog, you know, from the Sonic Archie comics, because, you know, Wally West versus Archie Sonic was a thing, and I was like, hey, they're the evil copycats of that. Does that work? Kinda, but does it work better than Goku Black? Probably not. I mostly want Death Battle to talk about Scourge eventually one day. I think he's a cool character, and could be an occasion to talk about the whole Ken Penders deal, but you know. But that's not the subject today, because today we get to talk about Dragon Ball, which is the biggest irony for me, because I have quite the funny history with Dragon Ball. Because when I was a kid, I think it was like 8, 10, 12, you know, around these parts, I used to hate Dragon Ball. Like, really hate them with all my heart and soul. I think it's because it was one of those franchises, you know, you must know and learn them, because if you don't, you're uncool at school, you know. This is the cool thing at school, and I wasn't the cool kid at school. And it was kind of like the period when you think hating on a franchise is a personality. It gives you like something interesting about you, which kind of worked. I mean, I was known at school for being this kid who was like such a rebel against Dragon Ball, and I used the same dumb critique as everyone used when critiquing Dragon Ball, like, oh, the Super Saiyan is so stupid, they just change hair color, they just do a hairdo, and they do that pose where you look like they're about to poo-poo. This is stupid, but when you're 10, this is philosophical shit, alright? This is mind-blowing. I was the visionary at school. Now, I got alright. Now Dragon Ball is a franchise that exists, and I think it's it's cool. Now because of Death Battle, because of knowing a bit more about Dragon Ball and stuff, I got more familiar with it. I got to understand what people like about Dragon Ball. Still not a huge fan, but I don't hate it anymore as much as I do, as much as I did as a stupid kid. To the point where I'm kind of excited when Dragon Ball appears in Death Battle, because maybe it has to do with the fact that Death Battle fans are extremely toxic when it comes to Dragon Ball, because every time there's a Dragon Ball fan, there's a Dragon Ball character, every time there's a Dragon Ball character, people are like, oh, if this guy loses, Dragon Ball fans are gonna be so salty, haha, so salty, and then the Dragon Ball character wins, and it's so funny. Remember, like, Android 18 versus Captain Marvel? How everyone called this, like, oh, Captain Marvel, she's got it in the bag, like, she's gonna curb stomp the shit out of it. I don't even know why they made this a matchup. It's so stupid. It's such a stomp, it's stupid. And then 18 win. It puts such a smile on my face. Like, say what you will about Dragon Ball fans, but they're not the only DB fans you should worry about, alright? They're not the only DB fan that have their bunch of toxicity, alright? And on the other side of the spectrum, I think I've talked enough about my experience with DC Comics these last few reactions. My first real introductions to the DC Universe was through Injustice, DC Universe Online, and then from Death Battle, where I got to learn about the universe, the different heroes, the different characters, the different villains. Now I kind of have a better understanding of how the universe works. Definitely not how the Speed Force works, because, yeah, good luck figuring that shit out. So yeah, I got to learn a bit more about its universe, and now I kind of like the DC universe. You know, if you ask me, am I a Marvel or DC? You know, if I prefer Marvel or DC, I'd say DC. Marvel has better movies, right? I give you that. It's just that there's a lot more characters that I like in DC than Marvel. It's really it. Now, in who I think is going to win, this is tricky. Like, the more I've seen Dragon Ball into Death Battle, the more I've seen, like, the more powerful I've seen Goku being. Like, the fact that he can tear apart, like, multiple times the universe and stuff. If Goku Black is anything like Goku, and he is, given that he's basically Goku that's been possessed by a god and stuff, and given what I've seen about Flash, the most strength that the Flash has ever produced, and therefore Reverse Flash, would be through the Infinity Punch, I think? Infinite Mass Punch. That's the thing. Which is apparently said to hit with the force of a white dwarf star. Now, a white dwarf star is not gonna cut it against a guy with universal level of durability, you know? So, I don't think Reverse Flash can punch with enough force to, you know, bitch slap Goku Black, when all Goku Black needs would be to hit him. One good blast, one bitch slap, up, gone. Problem is, he needs to hit Reverse Flash. He needs to hit a Flash. So, while Reverse Flash doesn't really have the strength to put Black down, Black won't even be able to hit him. So it really matters to their hacks. It really matters to how they can get around this problem, and at least Reverse Flash can hit him. He can hit Goku Black, so that means he could obviously use his different hacks, you know, like just phasing through him and messing with his molecules and stuff, and like destroying him from the inside, messing up his organs and stuff. Not time travel. I've learned that Black possesses some kind of ring that protects him from like time travel altering effect. So Zoom isn't gonna pull a thanks for the tip anytime soon. And while Black can travel through time and also mess around with the past and time and stuff, well, Reverse Flash is kind of a paradox. He cannot be affected by any time-altering effect too, so I'm happy they counter each other in that zone, because really Reverse Flash's whole thing is that he goes through time and he mess around with everything. Like, he made, I think, like, I've heard stories about, like, he made his own backstory. He's responsible for his own success in life. Like, he got a girlfriend he liked that rejected him. Bam! Reverse Flash got back from the future and he forced the girl to like Eobard and stuff. A guy that didn't want Eobard at school. Boom! Reverse Flash comes back from the future and he kills that guy before he refuses Fawn from school. You know, this is basically Reverse Flash's whole thing. You know, he just fucks around. He just fucks around with every timeline possible because he just can. He just can. He's not limited the same way Flash is. So he can just fuck around with time, and he fucks around with everyone. And he fucks with Flash too. You remember him? It was him, Barry. It was him. He jerked you off at super speed. So, this is my current conclusion. They can't really kill themselves like through sheer physical force, but at least Reverse Flash can hit him, so, and he's got way more hacks that could help him go around Black's pure might. Oh, I didn't even mention that Reverse Flash, he can like vibrate his molecules to go intangible. So even if Black lands a hit, it's not guaranteed he touches him, because he can just go intangible and react to like the quarter of a second, the quarter of a nanosecond and shit. That's my current theory. I think Reverse Flash is gonna win, and it seems a lot of people agrees with this because the Speed Force is bullshit. So I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna watch the analysis. See if it checks out, and the episode just came out, so I'll shut up and watch. Click. Bow wow 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 wow. Ba da ba ba da 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 da.
Goku Black, the body-stealing arbiter of divine justice.
And the Reverse Flash, DC's psychopathic speedster fanboy.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
But I'd say the sincerest form of flattery is not trying to kill your superhero husbando.
Yeah.
He's waving that boomstick.
And it's our job to
That's a good comparison. That's a good intro.
To find out who would win
A death battle. Now show me.
What consumes the thoughts of a god? What do immortals dream of with all the time in the world?
I don't know.
In Zamasu's case, his one goal was divine justice.
Yeah, this guy's got major Final Fantasy big bad energy all over him.
As the assistant to Universe 10's Supreme Kai, Zamasu prized, above all else, cosmic order and natural beauty.
Ooh, that reminds me. Did you know I can burp and fart at the same time?
Ew.
Here, let me
No,
try.
no, no.
Unsurprisingly, Zamasu
Oh, he actually did it, the motherfucker! Motherfucker, he actually did it!
Their own cycle of violence
Ah.
and stupidity, like some
I rarely get disgusted, but I think I just got.
Until the day.
And I actually like the fart joke in Blake vs. Mikasa.
God of Destruction, Beerus.
Ew.
Their clash nearly destroyed the entirety of Universe 7, a cosmological structure at least 9 times larger than our own universe.
Yeah, this is like, he blows up like nine universes, 13.
As a side note, it's worth mentioning that when 2 gods of destruction fought, they were capable of casually destroying 2 of these universes.
And since the shockwaves from their punches traveled across Universe 7 in seconds, they'd have to be hitting way faster than light.
Goku was tapping into his Super Saiyan God form.
After fighting Beerus, Goku learned to tap into Super Saiyan God without transforming, effectively allowing Goku to reach super power while in base form.
Compared it to the original Super Saiyan form.
And don't forget, Goku trained with Whis and
Zamasu took Goku's body from an unspecified point in time, at least a year into the future, suggesting his stolen body was stronger than Goku himself was in the presence of her conflict.
Someone who could bring his dreams to fruition.
So, Sammy did what anyone would do in that situation. Kill his master to become the Supreme Kai, wish on the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, and kill every single mortal in the universe.
And thus the deity
That checks out.
became Goku Black.
Please, Goku Black? You couldn't be more creative?
No, we won't get creative in this episode. I mean, Reverse Flash, seriously? Dislikes mortals, time machines, Xeno, T, flying pigs, himself, he likes himself.
And in keeping with Goku's Saiyan heritage and godly ki, Black can easily achieve the form of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
But with a champagneful twist.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Rose? Really? What is he, a suburban wine mom? Watch out before he unlocks Super Saiyan Live, Laugh, Love! He stole Goku's techniques too.
The time ring,
Instant
see?
transmission, where he focuses on a person's key signature to teleport to their location. He's even got the Black Kamehameha, which is a Kamehameha, but pink.
And with a Saiyan body, he gets stronger and stronger every time he almost dies. He just becomes harder and harder to kill.
Which really sucks for the rest of the universe, because Black is kinda like if Goku just snapped one day and used his powers to their full murderous potential.
Like the God Split Cut, where he surrounds his hands with a keyblade to slice you to ribbons. He used this very technique to, kill Goku's family.
He can even extend this Keyblade into a huge curved one called the Azure Dragon Sword, which, along with his Kamehameha, confirms my suspicions that Goku is colorblind.
Actually, Black's Azure Dragon Sword is named after a legendary weapon wielded by one of Earth's greatest warriors, the Desert Bandit Yamcha. Wait, what?
And
Wait,
make a
really?
slice open space-time itself to create a bunch of shadow clones. Black, not Crater Boy over here. But his most dastardly weapon isn't a key technique at all. It's the time ring he got from his dead master.
This ring allowed Black to travel through time and even escape into future.
Well, the
Trunks'
primary function of a
alternate
time ring
where he
is
had
to
free
travel
reign
between
over
future,
the
present, and
entire
alternate
universe.
timeline
And
events.
let him team up
Use
with
to
his best
follow.
bud, himself. Too bad Goku and company showed up to spoil the fun. But wait, isn't Zamasu in Goku's body? How are there 2 Gokus? There's only one Goku in the multiverse, right? But Goku met Black before he met Zamasu, which means Black existed before Zamasu came up with the idea. And then they killed Zamasu before he could do it anyway, but Goku Black was still around? What the hell is going on?
Sure, it's a classic grandfather's paradox. The thing is, Black's time ring prevents him from being affected by alterations to his own personal timeline. So, killing him in the past doesn't change his future, and vice versa. He's almost impossible to kill because even if you do it at one point in time, he still exists at another point in time. And another.
And another.
And another.
Hush.
Another.
Oh god, I hate time travel. Black has crushed Saiyans like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Hell, even Vegito couldn't beat him. He even merged with the universe to become one with everything. Like I said, major Final Fantasy villain vibes here.
It took Zeno, the Omni King, the most powerful being in all of creation, to step in and erase that entire timeline just to stop Black's rampage.
What?
How ironic. Zamasu's higher calling was the eradication of all mortal life in the universe, and he stole the strongest mortal's body to do it. But in the end, he was always doomed to fail. His quest for power meant nothing against a being that would always be stronger no matter what he did or who he was.
And the universe ended up being destroyed anyway. It's like one big cosmic joke with no one left to laugh.
You've been running around making messes for too long, and now I'm going to choke the life from you. I can't wait to watch you die.
Alright. That seems difficult to
The
kill.
Flash.
Ah!
is
Savior
one
of the
greatest heroes in
universe.
history, an inspiration to many across time and space.
They're gonna milk
And
this
there's no
joke
better
dry.
example than his
I
number
swear.
one fan from the 25th century, Eobard Thawne.
Alright, Wiz, we've tackled a lot of stupid names for things in our years here at Death Battle, but I'm confident that Eobard is the dumbest f***ing first name I've ever heard in my life.
Trust me, that's a
Eobard
bold
was
claim.
Completely obsessed with the Flash and dedicated his whole life to
Like,
studying
Eobard
the Speed Force like a
Thawne, that's
total
pretty
nerd.
tamed
Good luck to him,
compared
'cause
to what
there's
I've
no way he's
seen.
figuring that shit out.
But Thawne's life irrevocably changed the day he discovered a time capsule from the 21st century. By some strange coincidence, it just so happened to contain Barry's costume. By experimenting on it, Thawne managed to replicate the Flash's powers, turning himself into a mirror of his idol.
And you can bet he totally crapped himself when Barry Senpai showed up in the future and took him under his wing. It was a dream come true.
Until Barry realized that Thawne had fabricated crimes in order to show up and save the day. Disgraced, Thawne promised to better himself before traveling to the past to prove his worth to his hero, to prove that their bond was special.
That's when Thawne found out that Barry already had a best friend, and a family, and a life. Without him, he didn't matter. He wasn't special. He was just a nobody Barry tossed out in the trash and forgot
I think
about.
that's a symptom.
Like
That's a
Tinder
symptom
did.
when you
If only. When
you
Thawne
feel
visited
you
the
feel
Flash
so
Museum during
close
this time,
to
he
your
discovered
idol
the
or
secret
some
identity to
celebrity
Flash's greatest
that
enemy
you
in his
try to
future had been
you
lost
think
to
you have a
time.
connection
The
with
one
him,
Barry was
but it's
fated
not
to
true.
kill
It's just
in
like,
battle. Eobard Thawne.
yep, that's the irony.
Ain't that a bitch?
Dislikes Barry Allen, Barry Allen, Barry Allen. Likes Barry Allen, Barry Allen, Barry Allen. Once had plastic surgery to look like
He
Barry.
would travel from the future to terrorize the Flash.
So he really likes and dislikes that Barry, huh?
Reverse. He'd become the Reverse Flash.
He really...
Reverse Flash. We're really setting the world on fire with these names today, huh, Wiz?
Thawne draws his powers from the negative Speed Force, which he generates with every step he takes, just like Barry does with the regular Speed Force. The negative Speed Force gives Thawne access to many of the
Temporal,
Flash's powers,
dimensional
including his
travel.
mind-bending super speed, enough to travel all across time and space in days. He can keep up with and surpass other speedsters like Barry and Wally.
Who once ran fast enough to cross the universe faster than two gods who could teleport. Wally even beat himself in a race, and Barry admitted Thawne was still faster than that.
How
Wait
do
just
you
a second,
even-
He beat himself? That doesn't even make sense.
But unlike Barry and Wally, Thawne applies his powers more
What? I thought there was a chart.
using them to
Like,
the full
Wally is
extent
definitely
without any
faster
care
than
for collateral.
Reverse Flash.
Take, for instance, his ability
Like,
to
I
vibrate
think it
himself
was,
into solid
I
objects.
think Wally was,
Say
having
vital
some,
organs. And if he did,
low
he
self-confidence when
molecules
he
causing
said that.
instant death. Thawne did just
Because
that
there's
with
no
Barry's
way
virus,
Reverse Flash is
and
fast-
Barry
faster than
did
Wally.
Not appreciated.
Thawne's vibrations are so powerful, he can even produce a counterforce that can reverse the destruction of the entire universe.
What?
Crazy sounding, but even B-tier speedsters like Jenny Ognats can do the same kind of thing. And when Barry
Shit.
and Wally raced each other, they were tearing up the entire multiverse.
Thawne can create shockwaves with a snap, phase into your body, and possess you. And even speak at
Possess
such
you
high
even?
speeds that you'll hear his words as though they were your own thoughts. And instead of stealing your speed like other Flashes, he can steal your time.
Yeah,
What?
Thawne can yoink down
Oh, yeah, he
your
can make
life
you
and
old.
age you 80 years in just a few seconds. Kinda sounds like your sex life, huh, Wiz?
But Thawne's greatest ability is his unmatched skill at time travel. And he uses this expertise to be as petty and cruel as humanly possible.
Yeah.
Thawne wasn't a dummy. He knew that if he went back in time to kill Barry before he got his powers, he'd erase himself from the time stream too. So instead, he'd just make Barry's life suck as hard as he could.
Yep.
Push him down some stairs.
He's
Retcon
every
his best
bad
friend from
day he's
history.
ever had.
Kill his mom. He even told Barry he'd go back in time and adopt him as his own son. Dude, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Another big difference between Thawne and Barry. Whereas Barry only went back in time to save his mother's life, Thawne often went back in time to try to fix his own mediocre life.
Yep.
He killed his more successful younger brother, his
See,
career
that's-
rival at the Flash Museum, and every single boyfriend his crush had until there was no one left but him.
And
Yup.
when she still rejected him, he went back in time again and made her an invalid for the rest of her life. Jesus Christ! This guy's a monster. But wait, Wiz, that's impossible.
He's
Great
in-
Happy
he's
Paradox or
batshit
whatever.
insane.
If he went back in time to kill someone, they'd be dead in the future, which means
Which means he'd never know them and want to go back in time in the first place, right?
Wiz, maybe time is a construct with no legitimate unit of measurement other than the meager attempts man has made to understand the incomprehensible world around him.
Well, actually, Thawne was just inside the time stream when Barry initiated Flashpoint, which rewrote the universe while Thawne was technically disconnected from it. So, Thawne essentially broke. Literally, figuratively, mentally, physically, temporally.
Everything.
Or maybe he just hated Barry so much it defied the laws of time itself. Whoa.
More specifically, he became a living paradox.
Yep.
A being without a past or future. Literally without continuity. Not only did this mean he'd be unaffected by changes to his past, it made him effectively immortal.
Stabbed in the chest by evil Batman, vaporized by Iris in some sweet, sweet payback, or getting Dr. Manhattaned by the big blue god dong himself.
Damn.
Was always reborn, unable to stay dead.
But more than anything, it made him immune from consequences.
Unlike Barry, whose changes to time could destroy all of reality, Thawne could do whatever he wanted. He was impossible to stop, with no reason to hold back.
He's survived a hit from Barry while he had the entire Speed Force absorbed into him, and
Jeez.
Wally's infinite mass punch, which has the mass of a white dwarf star. A white dwarf is essentially the remains of a star's ultra-dense core, which has a mass of over 2 octillion tons.
And he took one of those to the noggin and just took a nap. Man, he must really hate Barry if a sun to the face can't take him down.
But he doesn't hate Barry. All of his schemes, all of his machinations, all of his insane timeline-shattering threats, all of it was because it was the only way he could think of to spend time with his hero.
That's really sad.
His costume says it all. He never intended to be the Reverse Flash. He wanted to be the Kid Flash. All Thawne ever really desired was to be by Barry's side.
In the end, though, goody little Two Shoes Barry forgave him, and then
Really?
vibrated away his living paradox powers, erasing him from existence.
Though not entirely. Barry didn't kill
Really?
Thawne. He reset his timeline, removing the one thing driving his hatred, his relationship with Barry. Without that, Thawne was a normal, happy Flash fan once again.
Or
It's
was
comics,
him.
Wiz, he'll be back.
Yeah.
And when he does, there'll be no
Comic
running.
books have
He'll
the
always
comic
be
books.
faster. He'll always catch you, and time is always on his side.
Still think you can take me? Even death can't catch me.
Alright, prediction time. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't think about, being immune to time-altering effect means, like, even if you kill Goku Black in the present, you don't kill him in the past or in the future. Can Reverse Flash be fast enough to destroy Goku Black all at once, like every single second of his life? Every single second of Zamasu's life, like all at once. That would be some insane shit, but that's a lot to take in. It seems easier to destroy Reverse Flash than to destroy Black, because like Black takes a fucking universe. He has the power to blow up like universe, and you need to destroy an entire fucking timeline to get rid of him. It's gonna. Okay, this is such a fucking headache. Oh my god, I didn't think it was going to be that hard. I didn't think it would be this close. Oh my god, in some way, in one way. Yeah, but how could Black even hit him? He won't be as fast as that. But how can Reverse Flash even kill him? Huh. Holy shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Black takes the win, but like Reverse Flash can... I'm still on this same idea. Holy shit. Okay, I'm still gonna go with Reverse Flash because I think he can hit him. He's got still more hacks to actually harm Black. How do you beat a living Paradox? You can still destroy him, I think. I think like this. I still think the Black has the power to one-shot Reverse Flash. My question is, how is he gonna hit him? But then Reverse Flash can hit Black, but it still means... Reverse Flash! 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, the combats are set. We've run the data for all possibilities for a death battle! Oh my god. Hope this gets crazy.
It was me, Barry. I was the one who...
Okay, can we appreciate the fact that they... Right off the bat, we have the It Was Me, Barry meme. And the teacup meme. I've seen the sneak peek, you know, the teacup and stuff. They didn't wait a microseconds. This is how they enter. Yeah, murder! Deaths! Who? Oh! Oops! Oopsie daisy! You can't hit me!
Excuse me, sir. I'm in need of your services.
Poor guy. Ooh! Can we appreciate the music too? Oh, and there you go! You can't hit me! Hoo! Ha!
Okay.
Vibration? He can't touch him. He's gonna find a solution, is he? Ow! Ooh!
What do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful?
Subarachi! Ooh! Ooh! That was hard! Ooh! 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 That hurt! Kamehameha! Yikes!
Incoming genius.
You try.
I'll end this fight before it even began. Death in reverse.
Magnificent!
You can do it too! Fight!
Mortal! Sinner! Prepare!
For divine break! Ooh! Yeah, but he's still not gonna be. Ooh!
Why aren't you dead?
Ah! They gotta kill at least. Oh fuck! All his partners from time. Oh! Ow! Ooh! Ow! Ow! Whoa! Vibration. Ooh! Oh, and he kills him. And he kills him. And they kill each other every time. Ooh! Ah, he placed the statue there. That's so funny.
All things that look down upon creation itself. That is the work of a god!
Oh my god, this is so wild! Ooh! Ah! Boom! Boom! Oh no! Ah! Uh-oh.
How truly foolish.
He's got the ring!
Was that important?
Peace! Holy shit!
How fun.
Oh! Holy shit! That was brutal!
You know, we've sent enough people to that sun, we really should have a timeshare.
It's a fairly tricky matchup to figure out, least of all for their incredible...
Yeah, he could have removed the ring.
Like ours.
I thought about that, but
I
mean,
mean, a punch at least as big as a star is really badass.
Yeah.
But that's that's in another league.
However, there was a lot more to cover than just how many stars or universes they could blow up. At their peak, both Goku Black and Reverse Flash were so impressive they were removed from time itself,
Yup.
becoming living paradoxes, making any attempt to kill either of them meaningless.
Stupid time travel.
It's difficult to determine who would figure out a counter to this temporal invincibility first, but it would most likely rely on a combination of speed and smarts.
As far as speed goes, it's no surprise Thawne definitely had the edge.
Yeah.
Black's attacks could reach speeds quintillions of times faster than
Yeah,
light,
but it's the
Thawne
Speed
is the
Force.
Flash.
Even early in his career as a member of the Flash family, Wally West could reach speeds that were impossible to comprehend
Yeah.
and calculate. There are numerous examples of this for multiple iterations of the Flash, many of whom Thawne was clearly equal to.
Plus, he's kind of an expert when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit.
And he could likely overpower Black and destroy said time ring too. After all, Thawne once generated enough energy to counter the destruction of the entire DC universe, which is stated in comics to be at least 100 trillion light years in diameter. That's over 1 billion times larger than our own universe.
Oh shit, really?
70 million times larger than Dragon Ball's Universe 7.
It's
What?
sort of impossible to lock down the exact limits of Goku Black's upper strength without getting into lots of assumptions and guesswork.
Yeah.
He's obviously stronger than Goku was when he clashed with Beerus, but even being super
DC
generous
Universe
with
is also
training,
stated to
power
extend
boosts,
as
and multipliers,
60
the
trillion
gap
light
here is
years
way
per
too
half
wide
second
to be able to just
and has
assume
multiple
Goku
spatial
Black could
dimensions,
match
while
this level
Goku
of
Black is
power.
likely
The DC
100 if
universe
not
is just
1000.
too big. And
Shit.
remember, Barry and Wally's race almost ripped apart the entire DC multiverse.
Yep.
It's also important to stress that Goku Black is not Goku. Goku's drive and willpower can push through even the most absurd limits to potentially match higher levels of power. Zamasu took Goku's body because he's more than willing to take shortcuts. It's an entirely different mindset.
Yeah, and once he took care of that time ring, Reverse Flash had a lot more options
Oh,
than
that
just
face.
overpowering Black. With that super speed, he could pretty easily scramble.
Oh,
Black
I didn't even
or
see
if
he
it
gave him a-
touch.
he flipped him
Zamasu
off.
may have been a deity
An average
even without
Saiyan's
the time ring,
lifespan is
but
close to
Goku's body
70.
is mortal with a limited range of age. Might have really screwed yourself with that one, huh, Zam Zam?
Goku Black was a nightmarish foe, but Thawne's experience with time travel, ridiculous levels of hacks, and frankly impossible speed gave him the means to take the win.
This
Yes.
fight was definitely not sunderwhelming.
The winner is the Reverse Flash.
Yes, I gotta win. Okay, pause. I need to talk about the fights. Because, first, because I think I know who it's gonna be next. Because, I think it was revealed a bit earlier, earlier this year, but, what the fuck was that? I think it's, oh my god, the time travel in this fight. You know, one of my least favorite episode of Death Battle the previous season, I think it was season 7, yes. One of my least favorite episode in this one was Cable versus Booster Gold, because I thought the time travel in like their time traveling abilities wasn't really exploited to the fullest. Like they just go, oh, present, then we go, oh, the future with flying cars, oh, we go to the prehistoric times, and that's it. Like that's the only thing you do. That's the only thing they do with time travel. In this part, they knocked it the fuck out of. They knocked the. I can't even describe how well this was done. Like they kill themselves in like separate fights. They murder each other like through different instances of the fights. They fight while traveling through time. They blow up the earth like multiple times. It is, oh my god. The voice acting was amazing. I've learned that it's the same guy that did the It Was Me Barry. And yes, it looks really good. Goku Black's voice, I can't tell. I've never really watched Dragon Ball Super. I've never really, like I said, I'm not like following Dragon Ball. I just think it's okay. But yeah, I really like the smug into Black. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, you know what? You know what? This is the best episode. To me, this is the best episode. It really, plus like the analysis part, it really reflected. It really put their character in value. You know, it really made them believable. It made them like more than just oh, he's just universal plus buster shit. But this, oh my god, this level of I should have expected the ring thing. I should have expected that he could have just remove and destroy the ring. That Black was dependent on it when Fawn doesn't have such weaknesses. So it's not the so you see. Oh, but oh my god. This was a blast, really. Like, up until this point, you probably saw me like say, "Oh, this was really a cool episode. This was awesome. This was incredible. Oh, this was such a funny fight. It was so great and stuff." We're not gonna top that for the rest of the year, except the season finale. I give it at least that. I give the season finale the benefit of the doubt. Oh my god. I need to move on. But I am rewatching this fight. Huge shout out to the music, to Brendan Yates for his music, Reverse Rosé, I think it was. It released a bit earlier today. It released, I think, even yesterday. Yesterday for me, and it is such a fucking banger. Like, I thought, like, Suit Yourself, you know, the music for Batman vs. Iron Man was exceptional. Honestly, like, I really jam into it. But this one, like, I couldn't compare. Like, this is like 2 fights in a row where the music is an absolute... would reach my top 10. Like, holy shit. That was great. Anyway, I need to move on. Because I know what's gonna happen in Death Battle. I think I do. Maybe there was a change of plan. Because, like, I think it's the 150 episode. And they've already revealed this one. So let's just jump into it.
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Death Battle.
Oh, you have no idea.
To watch Season 2 of Last Laugh is available right now on Rooster Teeth. It's a show all about contestants trying to make each other laugh, but everyone trying their hardest not to. If you laugh, you're out. Watch the first episode right now by clicking the video on the side.
Coming! Yeah! Let's go! Oh, he's got a Slim Jim! Yes! Episode 150, Macho Man Randy Savage vs. Kool-Aid Man! Oh yeah! Ooh yeah! If you are not a Death Battle fan, you don't get it at all. Oh, and they seem like they're about to interact with Wiz and Boomstick and stuff. Oh, hyped for it. This is like absolutely bonker. This is ridiculous. And this is what I need, alright? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this reaction. If you liked it, I hope you liked it. If you did, share it to your friend. Don't forget to put the like. Let me know what you thought of this Death Battle. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that jazz. We're on YouTube. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence. And again, thank you so much for watching. That was Torok at your service. Oh my god, I finally did an outro! Yes!